In this video we will learn, we will recapitulate, or we will try to give the answer which is related to objective questions, and the name of the chapter is climate. Clear? So first of all we will discuss, uh, we will uh, try to recognize the perfect answer. Here the four option is not given, direct answer is given. So it would be easy to understand, or it will be easy to recognize whenever you will see the four options. So first, that is the Mawsin Ram, received the highest rainfall in the world, and it is situated in India. Here nearly 467 inch rainfall takes place. So you may convert these inches into the centimeters, and I hope it will go more than 1000 centimeters. Okay. Second, the wind blowing in the northern plain in summer is known as Lu. So as we know that in summer season, basically the hot wind blows in the northern plains. Northern plains means the area of Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, some part of Bihar. Okay, so these areas are known as the northern plain, and this wind is known as Lu. Next is the western disturbance causes rainfall in winter in northwestern part of India. So we have already discussed about the western disturbance. Now, monsoon arrives in India approximately yearly June. We have the ideas. Cold days and cold nights is the characteristics of the cold weather season in India. So, if the question is asked which kind of season will be considered as a cold weather season, your answer will be cold days and cold night. Next, the ocean current, it is not an element of weather and climate. Okay, so in the relief we have already discussed about the what are the factors which affects the climate or weather, in which we have discussed about the latitude, longitudes, next the distance from the sea level, the height from the sea levels. Okay, so these are the factors, but ocean current has no any impact, or it will not give any impact in the changes of weather and climate. Next, that is the October to November are the rainiest month for the coastal districts of Tamil Nadu. So one question we have already discussed, why Tamil Nadu gets rain during the month of October and November. So the reason is that the winds, when it returns back towards the ocean, it due to that the October to November Tamil Nadu gets the rain. Next is the all changes in the climate, all changes in the climate and weather take place in troposphere layer of the atmosphere. So there are different layer of atmosphere, but troposphere is a layer where the climate and weather uh, changes takes place. Okay, so before that one I left, that is the Thar desert of Rajasthan is the highest range of temperature in India. So where the maximum temperature comes, that is known as the Thar desert of Rajasthan. Next, Andhra Pradesh and Odisha frequently are struck by the tropical cyclones in India. Okay, so The question will be, give the name of the states where frequent tropical cyclones comes in India, and the name of the state is Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. Next, in which states the maximum Kalbaisakhi affects? So that state is Assam. Okay. Next, in which month the retreating southwest monsoon season begins in India? So the answer, that is the October. So October, the month of October is related to retreating southwest monsoon. Next, fast blowing winds which blow in a narrow zone in upper atmosphere is known as jet stream. So here define the jet stream. So your answer will be fast blowing winds which blow in narrow zone in upper atmosphere is known as jet streams. Next, for the to determine the weather, how many years is required? So according to World Meteorological Operation, it is calculated over period of 30 years. Clear? No, there is a place that is known as tundra place. In that place you will not feel the summer. So it is told that no true summer is the characteristic features of tundra. Okay. Next, that is the all changes, as I told you, all the changes takes place in the troposphere layer of atmosphere. So that is the climatic changes. Next, most densely forest is basically found in the equatorial climate. So the question will be, in which climate you will find most densely forest. Next, rotation of earth does not affect the climate. So as we know from the beginning, due to rotation of earth, day and night takes place. So it does not affect the climate. Clear? In Assam, the houses are built on stills. Still means bamboos. So here every year the floods comes, and due to that the people make their houses of bamboos, and that is known as stills. Next, air pressure air pressure always decreases as we move from the equator to the poles. So as we know that equator is a place where the hot temperature is available, and the poles are the place where the coldest regions we find, and that's why the air pressure always decreases as we move from the equator to the poles. Next, the seasonal reversal in wind direction during a year is called monsoon. So your question will be, what do you mean by the monsoon? Your answer will be, the seasonal reversal in wind direction during a year is called monsoon. Next, La Nina, warm ocean current, it replaces the Peruvian cold current. So that is the particular perfect statement. Peruvian cold current is always replaced by which? The answer will be La Nina, warm ocean current. Next, the state of the atmosphere over an area at any point of time is called weather. Clear? Now, Daraz is the coldest place in India. So that Daraz is a small village which is located in Leh Ladakh. Here the temperature goes down up to minus 22 degrees centigrade. It is also known as the gateway of Ladakh. Next, Tropic of Cancer is an imaginary line which passes through center of our country. Okay, so it starts from the Gujarat, and from the mid of the country it passes through and moves towards the east side, that is the Tripuras. The full form of ITCZ means Intertropical Convergence Zone. So what is the full form of ITCZ? Intertropical Convergence Zone. Next, 20° north and 20° south latitude of tropical areas are monsoon experienced areas. Next, a landmass boundary by sea on three sides is referred as peninsula. The area which is surrounded by three sides, the river like India, the three sides of ocean like India, so India will be considered as a peninsula, because any land which is surrounded by the three sides by the ocean, that is known as peninsula, and the same situation present in India, so India will be considered as a peninsula. There are two kinds of most important crops. One is known as the Rabi and other is known as Kharif. So Rabi is the crops associated with winter rainfall, whereas Kharif is the crop which is associated with rainy season. So in the Rabi crops, the most important crops is the wheat, and in case of Kharif, the most important crop is paddy crops. Next, everybody knows wind generally blow from high pressure to low pressures. And the last question, that is the February is the driest month in Chennai. So these are the some one-line question answer which will help you to make the multiple choice question answer if you mug up it. And I hope all the students will mug up and will able to solve the objective questions from climate. Okay, thank you.